Hello, World of Tank Blitzers, it's Littlefinger, and today I've got a couple games in the ISU-122S, and I wanted to thank each and every one of you that are current subscribers. We are getting so close to 3K, and I couldn't do it without you. For those of you that aren't subscribers, please click that red subscribe button right now. As you know, I am on my way to 5K and have some goals associated with that as well. And, you know, I do want to apologize a little bit as we get started here. Seems like a lot of my reviews lately have been on premium tanks, which isn't fair to those of you that don't have the gold to spend. But, you know, with update 5.5, getting all the gold from selling all of those collector tanks, and then I hadn't spent any money on this game in a while, so I went ahead and bought some gold, bought some interesting tanks like the T-34-3 and this one. And quite literally, this game on Alpine Stad here was my first game in this tank. And I tell you what, this is the kind of TD I really like. I can't really compare it to anything at Tier 7, to be honest with you. The closest thing I could think to compare it to was the JP2 at Tier 8, which has a nice well, it's got a 12.8 gun. You've got the 122 millimeter here. You can see that KV2 stopped short just as I was shooting, so I bounced that front plate. Now, what I love about this, 440 on that roll. Your average damage is 400 per shot. Your reload is 7.7 seconds. Look at that. 2 shots to say goodbye to Mr. KV2. And the other reason I love this tank is its mobility. 43 kilometers per hour is at top speed. And that's why I couldn't really think of a tank with this type of gun. Obviously, the Russian TD line has got the SU-100 M1, but that's only a 100 millimeter gun, so you're going to have higher pen, lower alpha, and overall, when you look at just the AP damage per minute on this tank, it's 3,118. I mean, this tank just, I don't know, it just pumps out damage left and right. And then with it being so mobile, you know, you can get in and you can get a lot of shots in a game. So as you can see, you know, we've just been aggressive. We've gone after them. Unfortunately here, I didn't have my ammo bar open, so I wasn't able to get an HE shot in on the Bulldog, which would have been ideal. Average damage there on an HE round is 500. We're going to let the T-29 go through, get a shot on the KV-13. You know what? Don't even need to worry about that. My teammates are going to finish him off. I want a bigger shot. Yep, that's right. I want the kill shot on that T-43. So, quick game, right? 3-minute game there. We did 3,307 damage, and that was my first game. I'm like, oh my god, this is nice. I really like this. Level 2. So obviously, first 5 games you get as top tier. So let's roll on into one of the next games that I got. I honestly don't remember what number game this was. I've only played 20 games in this tank. 60% win rate on it right now, but the stat that stands out to me is over 1,900 damage in a tier 7 tank. So not bad there. But again, just love the playstyle of this type of tank. And going back to what I compare it to as far as the SU-100, it's really an unfair comparison. I mean, this thing's got 6 degrees of negative gun depression. The SU-100's only got 2. But I do call out the SU-100 because it's got 50 kilometers per hour top speed. It's got some troll armor. And you're going to get some bounces on this too. And backed up to one of my camping spots that I kind of like because you can get shots if they come up the hill. Obviously that didn't happen. And KV2, and I don't know if you guys are noticing this or not. I would be interested. Put your comments down. Are you seeing more and more heavy tanks go this way? I mean, you know, the meta on this game was everybody just went hill, and the battle was fought at the hill. But lately, it's like teams are splitting. Mediums are going hill, and heavies are going down the heavy alley here. Just curious if you're seeing that too. But anyway, we got a KV2 over here. We know from past experience he's a 2-shot. He just shot, took out our KV there. And I'm pretty sure that my reload is faster than his, so not too worried about this, and just making sure the shot goes in and finish off poor KV2. Now I'm seeing that SU-100. He is coming back to get shots down this alley, which is why I pulled up in front of the rock. Now I should be off the radar, no one to spot me, so I'm headed back towards the middle. You can see our KV2 is kind of taking up a spot near where I was in the back. Not sure what that victory is doing, but now we can see if we get some of their super aggressive players coming over the hill to be shot down like that. I mean, you can't complain about a TD with a 7.7 second reload, 7.3 with equipment the way I've got it set up. I mean, that's just not fair, really. I'm not sure what happened there. I was using that back of that ridge line there to help me get some gun depression. T20 is going to come back and get another shot into me, so we're taking 2 from him. And as you can see, we're down a tank at this point in time. KV2 is way back in the back, and I've got 1 over at the lighthouse, so not really the position you want to be in as a TD. We get a bounce there on that T20 as he tries to eke his way up that hill. Cromwell, not sure what this move is all about. I'm just making sure these shots all go in and I get full damage on him. He manages to back away just before I can reload, but he's going to show me his butt and we'll finish him off as well. 2,700 damage already, and you know we're looking for more. Guy at the lighthouse is now actually being useful, and he's pushed that ISU back. 476. Gotta love it. Gotta love a mobile TD. So now we're up big time. Stir Emil is showing me the size, so let's switch over to HE. We'll get that 526. Now I've got the hit points. Obviously the T23E3 does not, so just going to be quick. Get down here. Hopefully that SU-100 to our left can't get any shots in. Willing to take a shot here, but he bounces as well. 423. Victory is going to come in behind me. Nope, the E3 came in behind me and finished him off around the side there. And there is the SU-100Y, last remaining tank. Can we get 5? Watch this. Boom. Yep, we hit him. He was full health before that shot. Just want to get that 5th kill now. Make sure we aim this in fully in there. Yeah. 48, 49 in damage, 5 kills. Yeah, that'll certainly help your damage per game when you only have 20 games. But anyway, super fun tank. Look at that, 3 zeros and a 9. And that's the way these games have been lately. Post 5.5, pushing these guys up to tier 6s and 7s where they don't belong. Yeah. I mean, that's what else can I say, right? So anyway, looking for suggestions on upcoming videos. Kind of rudderless at the moment. So as always, guys, have fun out there. Stay safe. Get educated. Enough fingered. Littlefinger out.